It's curious to think that at 65 or older, some people are still doing things that many younger folks can't even imagine. It's no secret that modern life is fast-paced and full of challenges. But what about those who, against all odds, continue to build their autonomy, take care of their health, and maintain enviable resilience? These are the true examples of independence and wisdom. But are you part of this select group? If you've come this far, you might already know that achieving this quality of life goes far beyond luck. There are practices, routines, and choices that, if adopted, can transform any stage of life into a period of growth and autonomy. And the best part? It's within your reach. Here, you'll discover the 8 things that make the difference between living an ordinary life and a truly exceptional one. Fostering physical autonomy is more than just staying active. It's a true declaration of independence. For someone who's always been in control of their life, continuing to handle everyday tasks without relying on help is essential. Imagine the satisfaction of taking that morning walk, grabbing a glass of water, or even tending to the garden, feeling that sense of health and autonomy flowing through your body. Self-esteem soars when you realize that, despite the years, your body still responds well to activity. The mind gains extra strength, and well-being feels like a natural reward. Autonomy is health, and the body understands this message. Regular exercise is a powerful key. But now, I'm not talking about marathons or extreme sports, unless you feel up for it. Activities like morning stretches, outdoor walks, or even dancing at home to a favorite song are safe ways to strengthen the body. Plus, engaging in more structured exercise like Pilates or yoga can help improve flexibility and keep the joints moving. Who knew these small actions, done consistently, could make such a profound impact? That's what physical autonomy represents. Small steps towards a high quality of life. It's also worth trying ways to care for the body at home, adopting self-care practices that reinforce autonomy. One interesting example is using olive oil to massage the joints, a simple method that helps ease muscle pain and nourishes the skin. There's a certain joy in self-care, a feeling of resilience and autonomy that seems to expand, reaching emotional health as well. Every movement made alone is proof that, even with age, the capacity for action is there, ready to be explored and strengthened. However, it's not just about caring for the body, but maintaining physical resilience to face challenges. Aging brings limitations, but that doesn't mean giving up freedom of movement. When someone cultivates this autonomy, they send a clear message of health and resilience to both body and mind. So, staying physically active is not just about vanity or appearance. It's truly a way to preserve resilience and independence. And like preparing the ground for the future, this physical autonomy becomes the foundation for so many other achievements. Keeping the mind sharp is like tending a garden. The more you nurture it, the more it blooms. Aging isn't a reason for the mind to lose its vitality. On the contrary, it's a chance to continue cultivating curiosity and venturing into learning. Reading, for example, is a great ally. How about exploring genres you've never read before? Mystery or philosophy books, for instance, are perfect for keeping the brain engaged and intrigued. The mind, like the body, strengthens with challenges, and each page turned is another step toward mental health. Another fascinating way to stimulate the brain is through puzzles and concentration-demanding games. You know that Sudoku you see in newspapers? Or that crossword app on your phone? These small practices are like exercises for the brain, boosting memory and aiding focus. Some prefer a good game of chess, while others enjoy board games with family. The key is not letting the mind settle, because it's through the consistency of these challenges that mental resilience builds. And how about learning something new? It could be a language, a musical instrument, or even cooking techniques. Imagine the pride in playing a new song on the guitar or surprising family with a unique recipe. When the mind is stimulated to learn, it expands, bringing a greater sense of autonomy and mental health. Continuous learning is like fuel for the brain, providing vitality while also reinforcing independence. Those who learn transform, and those who transform truly live. This pursuit of keeping the mind active creates a virtuous cycle. The more knowledge is explored, the stronger the ability to tackle daily problems and make clear decisions becomes. It's almost as if the brain itself says thank you by returning energy and confidence. And the best part is, there's no age limit for learning. There's always time to surprise yourself with your capabilities. With each new skill, life becomes a bit richer, paving the way for a mental independence that touches every aspect of life. Maintaining strong social connections is like planting roots that support and strengthen life. Being with loved ones brings more than just company. It creates a sense of belonging, something we all seek at some level. The importance of these connections goes beyond enjoyable moments. They remind us who we are and help us get through tough times. A coffee with friends or an afternoon with family may seem simple, but these are the moments that boost emotional health and renew resilience. Support networks also expand when one joins groups with shared interests. Think of book clubs, walking groups, or dance classes, for instance. Being surrounded by people who share a goal or passion is energizing and creates a sense of autonomy and purpose. Plus, these moments are perfect for forming bonds and making new friendships, which serve as emotional support and even security. Connecting with others brings a unique exchange, something that feeds both the mind and spirit. Keeping these relationships is undoubtedly a path to preserving mental and emotional health. Do you know that friend with whom you can laugh at anything, even the simplest things? Or the one person you can confide in without fear of judgment? These connections are precious, acting as an anchor in turbulent times and as encouragement to move forward. Human interactions have a unique power to nourish the soul, and each conversation, however brief, is a chance to strengthen one's well-being. These connections also help keep the mind active and the heart light. The more meaningful relationships a person has, the richer their life experience becomes. Loneliness is a weight many carry without realizing it, but staying in touch with others is a way to ease that burden, bringing more health and resilience. By strengthening these ties, one is, in fact, building a solid base of emotional support, paving the way for a future of well-being and greater autonomy in every sense. Building solid financial security is perhaps one of the best ways to ensure autonomy and peace of mind in life. Reaching a stage where you have control over your finances is liberating. It's not just about having money saved, but about being able to choose how and where to invest, whether in experiences, hobbies, or personal health. A well-thought-out financial plan allows for independence that brings ease, where each decision is made with awareness and confidence. It's the assurance that, despite challenges, there's a reliable financial base to support your dreams. For many, a good starting point is understanding where and how money is being used. This is the foundation for knowing where to save and where, perhaps, to invest a bit more. Nowadays, there are apps that help track spending, making it easier to understand every financial aspect. Maintaining a clear and honest budget is not just about discipline, but about caring for your mental and emotional health. Knowing that finances are under control brings a peace that resonates across all areas of life. Investing is also a way to protect and grow your money over time. It might seem complex, but it doesn't have to be. There are simple ways, like low-risk funds or even stocks in companies that align with your values. Real estate can also be a source of additional income. The idea is to make your money work for you, creating stability that allows you to live in the present with autonomy and plan the future with confidence. By managing finances well, a person builds more than just a reserve fund. They build a life of choices. Every small step, every bit saved, every investment made is a brick in this solid foundation of financial independence. Over time, this stability translates into resilience. After all, knowing there's financial security allows you to face challenges with confidence, without fearing the future. This peace from financial security paves the way for overall well-being, where the focus shifts from worry to fulfillment. Having balanced emotional well-being is like having a safe harbor where you can reconnect and recharge. Amid the challenges life brings, maintaining a positive attitude becomes a powerful tool for resilience. It's that ability to face every situation, big or small, with the certainty that there's something to learn from it. Gratitude, for instance, is a transformative practice. By focusing on what's positive, every little moment gains value. Resilient people don't ignore difficulties. They choose to focus on what strengthens them. Oh, and if you'd like more tips on well-being, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. A positive attitude also reflects in daily choices. Doing something that brings joy, like listening to a favorite song, cooking, or taking a walk outdoors, might seem simple, but it directly impacts mood and emotional health. Moments of pleasure and relaxation help relieve stress, creating space for unwinding and renewal. Imagine the importance of creating a routine that allows for these moments, where each day brings a small relief. The secret lies in valuing these actions and seeing them as a source of well-being and resilience. It's natural that sometimes life presents challenges that seem impossible to overcome. In these moments, practicing emotional resilience helps face situations with more calm. Something as simple as mindful breathing or daily meditation can make a huge difference. Taking a deep breath and letting negative thoughts drift away is an exercise in emotional autonomy. These small rituals, when included in the routine, bring a strength that's not always visible, but is always there, supporting mental health. Finally, emotional well-being is also about finding purpose and meaning in life. Resilient people tend to focus on what they love and what truly matters. By cultivating interests and activities that make them feel good, they build a strong emotional foundation where optimism becomes a natural choice. And this choice, as simple as it may seem, turns life into something lighter, opening doors to personal growth and autonomy in every aspect. It's as if each day becomes an opportunity to strengthen one's resilience. Spiritual growth is like discovering an inner treasure that's been there all along. By looking at life with gratitude, each day becomes an opportunity to appreciate the small blessings that often go unnoticed. This practice of recognizing the good, like a received smile, a heartfelt conversation, or even a quiet moment, brings deep peace and strengthens the spirit. People who seek this growth tend to be more resilient because they find meaning in small moments and connect with something greater. This growth doesn't have to be complicated. It can be a series of simple gestures and practices. For example, setting aside a few minutes at the end of the day to reflect on what went well or to mentally thank something that happened can bring a sense of satisfaction and peace. Some prefer to meditate, others pray, and some find this moment of connection in nature. What's important is that each person finds their way, their own path to spiritual autonomy, which strengthens mental and emotional health. This practice of gratitude and spiritual connection also creates space to view challenges in a new light. Instead of seeing difficulties as obstacles, one might begin to see them as lessons, something that came to offer growth. Imagine the peace of facing a tough situation with a fresh perspective, knowing there's an inner strength ready to support you. This kind of spiritual resilience allows life to be lived with more lightness and autonomy, creating a positive cycle of well-being. For many, spiritual growth is actually a continuous journey that adapts to each life phase. Every experience, whether joyful or challenging, is a chance to grow and strengthen. This process allows one to look forward with greater confidence, knowing there's an inner balance that serves as a guide. And so, each step on this path becomes a construction of spiritual autonomy, a foundation that supports other areas of life and enables facing what's ahead with serenity. Cultivating physical autonomy is more than just staying active. It's a true symbol of independence. Keeping the body moving brings countless health benefits, but also a deep sense of freedom. Performing daily tasks, whether it's walking to the store, carrying your own bags, or simply tending to plants in the garden, becomes a statement of vitality. This kind of physical autonomy is essential for self-esteem and quality of life, allowing each day to be lived with greater intensity and purpose. Regular physical activity is the foundation of this autonomy. Age shouldn't be a limit because continuity is what matters most. For some, it could mean a gentle walk around the neighborhood. For others, a workout routine at the gym or yoga classes that improve flexibility. The choice of activity should reflect what brings the most comfort and joy, because when exercise is enjoyable, it naturally becomes part of the routine. This is the key to an active life, finding ways to move that respect and strengthen the body. Physical autonomy isn't limited to exercise. Caring for the body also involves healthy eating and self-care practices. Simple habits like staying hydrated, eating mindfully, and even caring for your skin and hair are part of this process. These gestures strengthen not only the body, but also the connection to one's own health and image. This attention to self-care details creates a cycle of well-being where every small action contributes to a fuller, more independent life. This pursuit of physical autonomy strengthens not just the body, but the mind and spirit as well. Feeling capable and active proves that, with dedication, it's possible to remain resilient and healthy in every phase of life. Each small achievement in self-care, each step toward a more active life, builds a foundation of security and well-being that allows for facing the future with confidence and joy. And, with each day, this physical autonomy opens doors to a world of possibilities. Now that you've uncovered the practices that make some people a true inspiration, here's the question. What are you waiting for to apply these in your life? Every small action has the power to transform your daily life and, over time, create a life with more autonomy, health, and purpose. After all, the resilience and independence you cultivate now will be your best allies in the years to come. Have you thought about how these changes could impact your life? Share what surprised you most and what you plan to apply first. And if you want to continue this journey of learning, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any content, including our video Diabetes, the most dangerous lies that can mislead you, plus which will bring even more useful insights for your health and quality of life.